Assalamualaikum. I am SAFIA and I will be presenting my TED Talk on maintaining your mental health as a university student. I am sure that every student has experienced some form of stress that may evolve into anxiety or depression at some point during our studies in university. The feeling of being burnt out, no will to study or complete assignments, and poor academic performance is an increasingly common trend amongst ourselves. So, what should we do to overcome it? But first, it is a vital step in preventing ourselves from falling into a downward spiral and worsening our mental health to acknowledge the symptoms. Aside from the ones stated before, we should also note when we feel excessive lethargicness, loss of sense of productivity, and declining hygiene. What most people don't really take account are the long-term effects. Poor mental state will cause a decline in overall health, such as falling ill more frequently, sudden weight loss or gain, exacerbated existing conditions, and higher risk in obtaining brain aneurysm or stroke even when you're relatively healthy. Furthermore, difficulty in decision making, memorizing, and remembering details, as well as sleeping issues such as insomnia or oversleeping. Finally, the methods to maintain healthy mental state are to recognize the source of stress and take breaks from it. When it comes to university, a student has every right to request for a special semester break, a gap year, or assignment extensions if they feel they can't keep up with their academic obligations. It's better to complete your studies late but with better state of mind and grades rather than dreading to commit to university because of stress, anxiety, or depression. Secondly, avoid using unhealthy coping mechanisms excessively, which are sources of short-term happiness but gives long-term psychological damage. It depends on people to people, which can be social media, gaming, and eating. By replacing it with healthy alternatives such as exercise, reading, and consuming healthy snacks. Try to get some fresh air once in a while as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be intense exercise. Sometimes a simple walk is good too. Don't forget to socialize with the ones you are close with. Humans are inherently social creatures, so it can negatively impact a person if they are withdrawn from social contact for too long. Most importantly, get professional mental health assistance whenever possible. This is so you can get diagnosed for any underlying or unidentified issues regarding your mental health, as work-related stress acts as a multiplier to such conditions and can make it worse. You can do so by obtaining a referral to a psychiatrist at a nearby healthcare facility or a specialized mental health center. It is worth remembering that your mental health is more important than simple grades. It's not a matter of a person being mentally weak just because they can't handle work. No students should have to put their well-being at risk just to satisfy other people's demand on the academics. That's all from me. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk.